welcome back to my channel, Safia's Boutique. Thank you for joining me. Today is a slightly different video. Today I am doing a pattern review for my very first pattern test. So back in October, I think September or October, the Fold line put out on their Instagram about pattern testers. So I am still, I think I would say I'm fairly new to sewing. I've been sewing for about 18 months. I don't know if that's classed as fairly new or not anymore. So yeah, I have applied to be a pattern tester, I think for Tilly and the Buttons and other companies, but unfortunately I haven't been accepted. So it was just one of those things. So when the Fold line put out something for a new pattern company, I applied, and lo and behold I heard back, and I was so excited, so excited, because this was around the time that I was going to be self-isolating at home as well. So I thought, right, I'm going to have 2 weeks to really get my teeth stuck into this pattern. So it was by, so the pattern is by Lansdown Patterns, and it was the Franklin Pinafore dress. Now, I didn't know what it was going to be, but I was really chuffed when the information came through about it, and I was like, yes, I definitely want to do this one. So I was really pleased, because if it was something like trousers, I've not made any trousers. I'm too scared to make trousers yet. And I don't really wear trousers either, to be fair. I'm more of a dress type person, and leggings and tights and things. So one day we'll get there. But yeah, this was for a dress, so I was really excited for this. And yeah, the Franklin Pinafore. So Rachel from Lansdown Patterns. So Rachel messaged me back, said yeah, wanted my measurements and everything, sent them through, and accepted me to be her pattern tester. So I was so excited as well, because I thought, I hadn't even started my YouTube channel or anything, and I don't have many followers on Instagram or anything like that. So for the chance to be accepted to be a pattern tester and not have to say, well, I've got this following and this following and this following, and then be accepted, it was really nice to just be accepted without having a big following, or to be accepted without having to promise that you're going to put it on your social medias and everything like that. So I really like that. And yeah, when it came through then, oh, it is such, look at the foot. Now, it's such a unique pattern. I personally have not seen a pattern like this before. I've seen lots of pinafore dresses, lots of different style pinafore dresses, but not one like this. Now this, I really like the ties, the little ties. Again, as I said, I've not seen this in any other pinafore dress. There might be some around, but I personally haven't seen them. So I thought it was really cool. And the illustrations, how brilliant are those illustrations? Love them. I just, yeah, really like that. So let's talk a little bit more about the pattern. Size range is really good, really good. So it goes from a waist 25.5 inch up to a 47 inch, so really good size range as well. And it also comes with cup sizes as well, so that's another bonus. Really good. Now I'll read a little bit this little paragraph where it says the pinafore dresses. So the Franklin Pinafore is a versatile dress that you'll want to wear again and again, and I can vouch for that. It has a comfy and casual loose fit that can be pulled in at the waist with tabs when you want that more tailored look. It has deep hip pockets big enough for a phone or purse. There are also 2 options for tying the straps in the instructions to give you more ways to make it yours. So really good. And the suggested fabrics, medium to heavy woven fabrics such as denim, corduroy, twill, tweed or chambray, and some slightly lighter fabrics as well, such as linen. With this pinafore dress there is a lining as well, so the lining is again light to medium weight for woven fabrics with some stiffness such as cotton, lawn, polycotton, and if you've used the lighter fabric for the mane like I have, now this was, as I said, it was around October time, so it was when I was going to be self-isolating, and I think that was when the shops were shut. I can't keep track of what shops have been open and not open now and the months and things, like I'm sure everyone else. So I don't think I was able to get any fabric, but it wasn't an issue because I've got a huge fabric stash anyway. So because it was my first pattern test, I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure if it was going to be made up and it could be absolutely fine, or if there was going to be a lot of things gone wrong with it. So I thought, I don't want to use my best fabric, so I used this fabric. I think it's like a linen, cotton linen fabric that was bought by my mum actually, so it's from her stash. But I said she doesn't sew anymore, so I used it up. And I thought it's a nice colour as well. It's because obviously I'm going to want to wear it with something underneath. So when it's a plain fabric, I feel like you can wear underneath. You can wear some more funky colours because the outsides are quite plain. So that's what I went with, and because I had used the cotton linen for the outside main fabric, I ended up just using the same for the lining as well, because as per the instructions, that's what it said. And yeah, it doesn't need any other notions, nothing like that, except for 2 buttons if you're making up the tabs. So personally for me, I did make the one with the tab. If I hadn't have made the one with the tab, I feel like it would have just been really loose. So with the tabs, it's absolutely perfect. So just needed 2 buttons other than the fabric, so no other notions or anything like that. The actual instruction booklet is really well laid out as well. I really like the font, I like the language used inside it. This pattern, I would say, is ideal for really new sewers. So you know how Tilly and the Buttons is really good for beginner sewers, because the instructions are really do this, really talk you through making something step by step. I will say this is on par with that. It really was step by step. The diagrams, they were really straightforward as well. I think the only thing at the time I had noticed that when I was looking at the diagram, but the actual instruction wouldn't tally up, but since then she's numbered them, so that's not even an issue anymore. So that's really good. Once I had made it up as well, it was really true to size. I mean, it's brilliant. I really like it. The pattern pieces all fitted together as well. There was no issues at all. The sizing was accurate as well. As I said, without the tab at the back, it would have been really loose for me. But with the tab, it's absolutely perfect. So I don't know, without the tab. But as I said, with the tab, it's absolutely spot on. So what did I like best about the pattern? So the thing I loved the best was the uniqueness of it. I haven't seen a pinafore dress like this before. I loved the pictures that I used at the front, the language, and the whole style of the pattern. I loved there was a glossary page. I'll show you the glossary page at the front as well. So you've got your contents page, which is brilliant. It tells you exactly, so when you say you're sewing it and you've got to put it away, straight away at the front you've got exactly what you need. Then what I think is really brilliant as well is you've got a page about altering the pattern. You've got how to prepare your fabric, cutting it out as well, suggested lay plans. I love the fact with the sewing instructions, it's got the key as well, so right side, wrong side. I know most do have that, but I have seen a couple that it's not been, that I haven't got that, or when they have got it, it's not really obvious. I also love the fact that it's got a glossary as well, so it doesn't just assume that you know what these terms mean, so that you know what baste or press is or anything like that. So that was really good. I I also really like the pockets and where they're located as well, because as I think I've said in the past, I don't like pockets that are right on the hip. I don't need any more bulk in that area, so I feel like when there's a dress or anything with pockets right on the hips, I just omit them now because it doesn't suit me. So I love the location of these pockets. They were slightly to the front, they were really big pockets, and the size, and I'm only 5 foot, so for me it didn't feel like they were too low down either, they were just right. So I really liked it. I would definitely make this pattern again, 100%. And another thing, I have never made a garment with a lining before, so this is the first garment that I've made with a lining, and it was so simple, really simple. So I have just teamed this up today with a ready-to-wear jumper. I think this was from Matalan or something, and yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put photos up of me wearing it. But I just think it's such a versatile pattern. You could really use this. You could wear it with anything underneath it, any colours. As I said, I went for quite a plain fabric. But yeah, now I would say definitely lovely pattern. I'm not just saying that because it's the first pattern that I have been able to test. I actually really liked it. So yeah, 100% would recommend this pattern. It was really simple to sew as well. Really simple to sew. So it was absolutely brilliant. It does say that it's for confident beginners. I think a beginner would be absolutely fine with this because the instructions are that good that I think you'd have no problems at all sewing it up. It didn't seem to use that much fabric either, and I made it up fairly quickly, so it didn't take me too long to make it at all. I think it literally took me maybe a day and a half, and that was faffing about and doing other things as well, so I wasn't just doing that. So yeah, it was really quick to sew up as well. I like to make it in the slightly thicker fabric, maybe like a corduroy or something next. I think that might be nice, especially when it's cold outside. So yeah, that's my pattern review for the Lansdown Patterns Franklin Pinafore dress. Thank you for watching. Bye.